Getting under starters orders, quick word for Ross Garrity, who looks after, used to ride Aguada Gold, and also for Chalky Burton, used to look after him. He's waited 2 years to come here for this horse. Now he's ill, and Russ unfortunately had a fall. Under starters orders, let's join the board today, boy.
Aguada Gold a little bit slow to go. Short run to the first of 12 fences. Nipper Reed nips along nicely on the inside. That's on the extreme right. They're all safely over, although Native Derrick was a bit untidy. So it's Grease Destraval and Nipper Reed together with Macoonji, who's certainly up for the pace, and Wynyard Knight, who crossed the second together. A little bit of skirmishing in behind. Non-vintage, a little bit of a sufferer. Aguada Gold is starting to cut through the pack. His song sits midfield. Native Derrick towards the back with Advocat. And a step on before they come towards fence 3. With the orange sleeves, we have Macoonji with the white cap, horse with a big noseband, green sleeves, Grease Destraval. On the inside of him is Nipper Reed, and on the white outside, in the black and white stripes, these four will be in there together, is Wynyard Knight. Flagship Uberalles goes in 5, and his song 6, Aguada Gold in 7. Tresor de Mai runs 8, a length and a half back to Advocat Cockney Lad. Then we've got fettered leader Native Derrick, and the outsiders Gazalani and the non-vintage really are getting behind. Go towards fence number 4 now, and it's Nipper Reed and Grease Destraval together in the air. And they're all safely over the 4th, swing left-handed. Nipper Reed, Grease Destraval, Flagship Uberalles, Macoonji, Wynyard Knight, and then his song Aguada Gold and Tresor de Mai and the trainers.
Down the hill they go then, and they're scorching the grass here, not hanging about. And up front, Nipper Reed on the inside of Grease Destraval as they land over that. Just nodded on landing, Grease Destraval. They're all safely over, all still standing in the Arkle, and on now towards the water. Nipper Reed on the near side of Grease Destraval, Aguada Gold in the red jacket on the wide outside. Wynyard Knight as they take the water. Bold jump by Nipper Reed. Something dropped his hind legs in the water there. His song just in behind the front half dozen in a blue and red jacket as they continue now to a big open ditch, and it's Grease Destraval in the noseband on the outside of Nipper Reed. Aguada Gold was next. His song a little bit clumsy there. Wynyard Knight is losing ground as they head towards another plain one now. Nipper Reed near side of Grease Destraval. In 3rd is Aguada Gold as they land over that awesome scrimmaging there. Wynyard Knight was in trouble at it. Macoonji is losing places, and Nipper Reed finds himself in a length and a half lead over Grease Destraval, and then Flagship Uberalles into 3rd from Aguada Gold. His song towards the outside. Then Tresor de Mai, feathered leader, brought wide as they jump the ditch at the top of the hill. His song again very slow. Macoonji's dropped right out, so is Wynyard Knight. Gazalani also towards the rear, making the top turn, and it's Nipper Reed on the inside of Grease Destraval under Tony McCoy. They're clear of Flagship Uberalles as they start down the hill now with 3 fences left to jump in the arc.
And so as they make this descent, another head-to-head with Nipper Reed on the right with the noseband on the outside, Grease Destraval 1 and 2. Flagship Uberalles in the striped colours. Owners have come over from Arizona to see him run. His song gets closer. Tresor de Mai, here we are, 3 out. And it's a head-to-head, Maguire and McCoy. A mistake there by fettered leader. Pulling up at the back is Macoonji. Come down towards the second last, and it's Nipper Reed on the inside of Grease Destraval. But here comes Flagship Uberalles in the blue and white starred sleeves on the outside. His song is closing in. Nipper Reed a mistake. Aguada Gold a mistake. His song goes up and down on the spot, but it's going to be Flagship Uberalles that goes for home, and that one sets sail under young Gotizard. Clear by 3 or 4 lengths to Tresor de Mai, who's made good ground and is closing in under Richard Dunwoody. So it's youth versus experience as they come down towards the last from a jockey's point of view. In the Guiness Arkle, he took it well on Flagship Uberalles, but Tresor de Mai is closing in. Nipper Reed and on his 3rd. Back in 4th is Grease Destraval, but it's Flagship Uberalles for young Joe Tizard, clear by 3 to 4 lengths and holding that advantage despite a strong run by Tresor de Mai. It's Flagship Uberalles to in 2nd place, Tresor de Mai. A big break to Nipper Reed, who came home 3rd. Grease Destraval beats his song, and then Cockney Lad and Aguada Gold, and then Advocat coming home in front of the trailers, Gazalani and Native Derrick and non-vintage. And last to finish was Wynyard Knight, who was taken out by that mistake at the top of the hill. And so the result then of this, the Guinness Arkle, it's gone to an 11-to-1 shot in Flagship Uberalles, number 11 on the card, in the colours of Ikanta, and trained by Paul Nichols, ridden by young Master Tizard, a very, very young face indeed, but certainly a name for the future as he comes home here. He's won the Fox Hunters last year on Earth, move up now in the professional ranks he takes the Guinness Arkle. Second horse home was Tresor de Mai. Can't keep that Martin pipe out of the frame, can you? Nipper Reed nipped round well and came a blasting home 10 to 1/3. But our winner here is Flagship Uberalles, completing a hat-trick. And a good meeting for another West Country trainer, Paul Nicholls.
Well, they were first and second last time they ran at Warwick. And I know that Martin Pipe thought that Tresor de Mai reversed the placings with this fella, Flagship Uberalles. That wasn't the case. He's beaten more convincingly today and given a superb ride by Joe Tizard. They went absolutely manic over the first three fences. And all credit to Nipper Reed, who managed to hang on for third spot, having been up there with the pace. This fella probably 3 or 4 lengths off them, and then Joe just let this horse sit and find his way. Realised that he was just struggling to breathe at that pace, and came back into it, going back down the hill. Jumped from fence to fence. But this was a good performance. A lot of good horses galloping at speed. I must admit, I thought that there'd be a few fallers, the pace that they set off on this sticky ground. But the novice brigade of this season, by and large, all jumped really well.
They were 6 seconds slower than the fastest ever Arkle, which once again was 2 years ago, for Royal, trained